Hi, Matt McDonough. You know, there are times when you're out there looking for the most perfect podcast for you, and I'm here to let you know that you don't have to look anymore. There's a special podcast network out there called the Tangent Bound Podcast Network. They've got everything you could possibly ever look for in a podcast. Everything. So, if you're looking for something to fill your ear holes, or just something nice to listen to, head on over to tangentboundnetwork.com. Click on the channels link, and go ahead. Listen to your heart's content. Here at Tangent Bound Network, we'll leave the mics on for you.
This is your favorite porn star, Sarah J., and you're listening to Dear Diary Podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Dear Diary. My name is Rich, and I just want to say I'm happy to be here with you guys this week. I did miss you guys last week. I'm sorry. This is not all about me. I am actually here with Danielle and Joe.
Hello.
All right.
What's up?
Contrary to popular belief, this is a three-man team here. All right. Three-person team. So how's everybody been?
Speaking of men, how was your class?
Yes.
You know, I got to tell you, I was a little hurt.
Butt hurt?
A little bit. My ass hurt a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm listening to the show, and I'm like, all right, what could they possibly say? Where could they say Rich is? Because Rich needed some time alone. And I look and I say, where could I be? Rich, you're going to be in a class. Really? What class? I'm excited. Maybe I'm learning a skill set, a trade. No, I'm getting my ass punctured. What the fuck? I don't. No, I've never done it. Never will.
All right. Well, we got to throw something out there.
Something out there. It had to be something funny.
Oh, Rich can't be here today. So, Dan, how was your week? Nah, I went there a little too.
Right, pegging. Yeah, listen, it was and yesterday, what's that thing a pirate has?
Oh my God, I had
wooden
fun
leg?
with this. Oh my God, I had such fun with this.
I pegged you for.
I pegged you for a better bowler, Rich.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe.
I sat down next to Matt from Staten Island.
Matt from Staten Island.
And I pretended I was doing a crossword. I'm like, Matt. I was like, oh man, I got a 3-letter word for a pirate's leg. You know what? I believe that's a peg leg.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Oh,
Matt
man.
from Staten Island.
Yeah.
So I listened to the show. By the way, 2 things.
Yeah.
Great show.
Thank you.
Right, and you had mentioned off the podcast that you guys were tinkering with the possibility of doing a football related.
We're flirting. We're definitely flirting.
You can flirt all you want. I say do it because your football discussions are phenomenal to me anyway. Because I enjoy listening to them. They're in depth. They're smart. They're informative. You guys have opinions, and you could back them up with fact.
Yeah.
And we just winged that too.
was
Imagine we
all off
actually
the
had
cuff.
facts in front of
Right.
us.
We actually
Yeah.
had stats. Yeah, shit.
Forget about it.
I would I'd love to listen to it.
We're flirting. I mean, we talked about it. We're saying if we're going to do it, we're going to wait till next year's season starts, so September.
Sure.
And then it'll just be a football season show. Like as soon as the Super Bowl's over, we'll recap the Super Bowl and then off and see you next September type of deal.
Yeah.
So
I don't
Right,
know.
and that would be perfect.
yeah,
That would be perfect.
yeah. So
I
we
think
got
so.
time. I want to do it.
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah,
If
we
it
got to
doesn't
figure out
work
the
out,
logistics.
right. Let's see if it works out because we have to do it on Tuesday. And
Tuesday
then-
would be best. Yeah.
And how do we do this? Do we do the podcast afterwards?
I would say because I mean I don't mean yeah.
Well, we'll figure it all out.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you normally can't get here till damn near 9 anyway, so I can be here early. We bang out our thing. He comes, we do this thing, and
Right.
we're all
Good to go.
Yeah,
That's
Good
true.
stuff. All right.
it's up in the air. I'd say more yes than no, but we'll see.
All right.
We'll let you guys
I
know.
hope you guys do it. Your Mount Rushmore lists last week.
Binge-worthy TV shows.
Yes.
First of all, Matt from Staten Island, I told him his list sucked.
Did I don't. You know what? After I recorded, I don't think I read Matt's list. Did I read Matt's
I don't
list?
remember.
It was on Twitter.
It was on-
he
yeah.
posted it on Twitter.
Yeah, you did not
I was
read it.
breaking
Yeah,
his balls.
sorry,
I'm
Matt,
not,
I dropped the ball,
I didn't
Matt.
watch, some of his shows anyway.
Yeah.
A couple things. I agree with you on binge-worthy. I didn't think of it this way to begin with, But as I listen to your lists, reality shows, I can watch diners, drive-ins, and dives
All day, every day.
all day,
Yeah.
every day. I could watch Chopped all day, every day.
yeah.
Because I was thinking more like the traditional shows, like
That-
Lost,
You know,
and
that's
stuff like
what
that.
I was doing my list, and I had How I Met Your Mother right out the gate.
Right.
And I had Married with Children right out the gate. And I'm like, I really couldn't think of anything else. And I'm like, I kind of put them in as like
Right.
just filler, just to round it out.
Sure.
But
it's the truth.
I watch that shit all the time.
All the time.
I've even
Anything
gone
with
so
Food
far
Network.
as putting it on Netflix, like counting causes on
Yeah.
Netflix. I sat and watched, and I've seen them all 100 times. I'll still watch them every time.
Now to Dan's list, where the fuck does Buffy the Vampire Slayer comes in?
Don't hate.
Where does I'm
That's
not
a
hating.
cult
I just
classic.
Buffy. Come on.
Yes. Hey, it's what I could binge watch. So now you can binge watch that all the time. It's like 7 seasons. Why not? It was a good show.
I
back
remember.
then.
I
watched
remember her and
90210.
Rob talking that shit about
Right.
talking about that shit back in the day.
It's
Her
the-
and Rob watching it.
That
yeah.
good, huh?
Yeah.
It was the
I mean,
one
I've never
day
seen
I
one.
didn't go out. Like I watched the show and
Was
then
that
I went
Sarah
out.
Michelle Gellar?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It's just
Wasn't
something.
everything
Buffy
back
is.
her then? Back her, everything.
I think
she was in everything. Yeah.
Like what was
Yeah.
that? Not How I Met Your Mother. That summer, that movie, that
I know
horror
what you
Oh,
did
I
movie.
know what
last
you did
summer.
last
Yes.
summer.
Yeah.
I don't remember this, but it
It's
was
a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it was. The first one was good. Then I got dumb.
Yeah.
Like anything else.
But
Typical
everything else.
sequels.
Yeah.
You know, like 7
But
Star Wars.
don't-
sequels.
Although, pump the brakes,
Probably
guy.
give me another 15. Who are you kidding?
Oh, sure. Until Lucas dies, that shit's gonna keep pumping.
He don't
out.
even own it anymore.
No, it's
this
not
is
him.
Disney.
Oh, is it Disney now?
Disney
it's
owns
never
it.
going away.
Disney, it's never going away. Disney purchased that franchise
Yeah.
a few years ago. I'd say
A
like
while
maybe
ago.
5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
They paid George Lucas
Quadrillions.
$4 billion for the
Damn.
franchise.
Yeah. They made that back
Tenfold.
Yeah, easily.
Tenfold. 2 movies, tenfold.
Luke, I am your grandfather.
1 week from today, the movie will come out. I will be there opening night. I will be one of the first. I told Joe, I says, I'm going to see it on Thursday. I'm going to see it on Saturday. I'm going to see it on Sunday. I'm going to see it probably Monday or Tuesday because that's what I do.
So, Dan, me and you alone again next week because he's going to be
I
too
guess
busy
so.
watching movies every day.
I know the Star
Sorry.
Wars like 20
Star
times.
Wars is Star Wars. That's it. I'm a big fan. And
Are you?
Yeah. I bought my
Never
tickets.
guessed.
I had my
Never.
tickets in October. And you know what I just told Joe before we came on here to do the podcast? I am ruining this year again.
You do this every year.
I do it every year. I am ruining my Star Wars experience
Absolutely.
one post
Right.
at a time.
Tell us why.
Because I cannot stop. What the fuck is that? Oh, all right, I got it. I cannot
Wars, right?
stop.
Is that Star Wars?
I cannot stop reading spoilers. Can't do it.
Step away
No,
from
I
the
tried.
computer.
Boldly go
You're
where
an
no
idiot.
man has gone before.
That's Star Trek.
No, it's Star Wars.
No, it's Star Trek.
It's just-
Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah, I know. Sick
So,
day.
no,
Thanks.
listen, I can't wait. To,
Yeah.
I can't wait to the 15th. I should save some of these.
That's fucked up.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I'm back and I'm happy to be here.
Oh, well, we're glad you're back, and you're
Yeah,
sitting.
and,
You're sitting
listen.
upright, which is good.
Last year, thanks. So I'm sitting slightly to the right, But I great show last week. I enjoyed listening to it, and like I said, that football thing, do it, absolutely do it.
Yeah, I think I want to do it, so we're gonna.
We'll figure it out.
So, yeah.
All right, we have a few things to go over today. We have some weird news. We have some Me Too discussions, and we also Matt from Staten Island threw a question out there, and we're going to cover that as well. Also, Dan is looking for a nickname.
Ah, yes.
We have to come up with a nickname for Dan, but that's for later in our show, kids. That's
Oh
for
my
later
God.
in the
You're
show.
making this bigger than
It's
what it
easy.
actually is.
1,000%.
Absolutely you
1,000%.
are.
So right now, our weird news story comes from Joe.
Florida.
Yes, sir.
Ah, that's where
Ding,
they're
ding,
all
ding,
from.
Ding, 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 ding.
Wait, Joe, you're doing the weird news today?
No, it's just they're all from Florida.
No, yeah,
okay.
90% of these
It's
stories
always
come from
And I will be there
somewhere in
tomorrow.
Florida.
So
There you go.
I'm sure I'll
Wow.
get some news down there.
Apparently, this is in Port St. Lucie. Are you looking for a place in Port St. Lucie?
No, Naples, the other side.
All right, so it's the other side. Thank God. Well, the Florida cops responded to a trespassing call where they were confronted by a male suspect. This male suspect was trespassing. He didn't want to leave. This guy is 71 years old. He was sleeping on the complainant's property. Okay. Upon being woken up, he declared that the cops had no right to remove him from the victim's property. Seems simple enough. Until the 71-year-old picked up his belongings in a backpack. As he opened the backpack, he pulled out an extremely large dildo and began swinging it around at the officers. Sex toys are not considered dangerous, so the cops kept their guns in their holsters.
Was he at a Bills game?
And they were trying not to use deadly force. Okay? But the gentleman, where does a 71-year-old sleeping on someone's porch get the wherewithal to carry a dildo around with him, no less?
And knowing he can't get arrested for that, or
Right. So he pulled out this dildo and started using it as a weapon.
Was it double? Was it a double?
I don't know if it was
I want to know if it was a double.
how big was it? I'm
It
curious.
doesn't say. They said very large.
Very large.
Very
All right.
large. Now, it's not something you would probably use to peg with. I don't think that's a pegging
Depending on how
tool.
far along you into pegging you are.
Pegging.
You're a
Maybe
seasoned
here's
vet.
the next session.
Yeah.
This guy does look like he's into some sort of pegging
my
at
God.
71 years old.
Ooh.
Does he take it in the eyeballs? What the fuck's up with those suitcases on
Yeah.
those eyes?
He just woke again. He was sleeping on someone's
Wait,
porch.
bring that over here.
There you go.
What the hell is that?
It's a fucking-
What's on his
it's a
neck?
really bad goatee.
That's his. No, he's got the gobbler neck.
Oh
That's
my-
the gobbler.
Oh,
neck.
is it rooster?
He's got a hole. Yeah, it might be a broad. That might be a broad.
Oh my God, that's a broad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he looks like he takes a dildo.
Yeah. Speaking of dildos,
Hey, good for him.
I'm going to talk about this because it kind of I don't want to take away from anyone who feels they've been wronged in life when it comes to harassment or any kind of sexual assault or sexual harassment. That's not what this is. That's not what I'm going to talk about. What I'm going to talk about is I am tired. I'm just a little tired of the whole Me Too movement. I'm going to tell you why. Because now it's become a situation where you can go back 10, 20, 30 fucking years and say, oh, somebody did this to me. Well, you know what? A couple things. Did you tell anybody 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago? Were you afraid to? Okay? But now you're empowered, right? So everybody's giving you that empowerment to come out now. The fact that this has been out there, and I'm going to bring up Matt Lauer and the whole dildo thing, because apparently Matt Lauer had a bag full of dildos in his office that he'd give out as fucking toys to his staff or whatever. But
Oh, I
in
didn't
any
hear
event,
that.
right?
Yeah,
In any event, there was the situation. Matt Lauer. It's been in the news. I'm not going to rehash it, but the president of NBC at the time, a guy by the name of Zucker, right, came out and said, "I don't know this Matt. There was never any complaints when I was there. None of this ever happened, blah, 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 blah." Okay. A couple days later, turns out that there was a roast of Matt Lauer back in 2007 or 8, I should say. It's maybe about 10 years ago. 95% of the roast towards Matt Lauer was dealing with dick jokes and how he sexually harassed or was sexually active with people on the staff or whatever. He was called the cock of 30 Rock. So you mean to tell me you're at the fucking roasting the guy, talking about what a fucking pig he is,
Right.
but you had no idea about this Matt Lauer? Really?
I just made up jokes.
So
Yeah,
The
but
fact that-
on the roast, though, just jokes and stuff like that, do they really have any?
there's a tinge of truth.
There's a tad
There
of
is
truth
a
to
tad
each,
tinge of truth on every one of these roasts. That's what makes a roast so good, because you can go out there and tell the truth about somebody in a funny way, and while you're fucking zinging them and you're hitting them, you're doing it in a joking way.
All these roasts that come back and bite people in the ass now.
That's what this is what I'm saying. So you're saying, oh, we didn't know, this is all new to us. No, you fucking knew, you morons.
Yeah.
So my thing is that people didn't come out and say it. If somebody doesn't come out and say it, but you know about it, shouldn't have somebody done something about it?
Sure.
That's my problem.
Well, they
That's
had to
my
wait
problem.
20 years, let it hash out, let them really think about it,
Right.
sleep on it.
You knew about it. You knew something was going on, or
Yeah.
things were going on that were improper, right? So whether this was reported or not, multiple people knew.
Yeah.
Say something.
Yeah.
If it bothered you that much, say something.
Yeah, well, everybody's coming out now, so I got to.
It drives me up a wall It's like every day. Now, Harvey Weinstein, that motherfucker is special. There's 82 and counting.
Yeah.
82 women and counting. There was another story I read today, which I kind of giggled to myself because the guy's career is ruined. And I like the guy. I enjoyed his movies. I enjoyed his TV shows.
Spacey.
Yeah. So apparently, he was at some dinner party or function, maybe about 10... Oh, I'm sorry. It was the Nobel Peace Prize concert in Oslo 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. The Prince of Norway, right, this Norwegian family, was sitting at the table with Kevin Spacey when he reached over and grabbed his balls under the table.
Nice.
Oh, he grabbed the principal?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's balls.
That is a little
You
ballsy.
grabbed the prince's balls right at the royal fucking table. This guy's nuts.
Twisted.
Literally.
Twisted fuck.
Yeah.
He's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But he got away with it.
He did.
So now
He did
it's
10
coming
years
out.
ago.
Yeah, 10 years
Right.
ago.
So my point is,
So why was it-
fucking people knew?
I know.
You touched.
I don't.
Now here we are.
I don't get it, obviously. I don't. I'm on the fence with this. I really am. Like, I can see it both ways. I can. I mean, especially
feel
for the
terrible.
females.
Yeah, for the females because they're afraid. They don't want to lose their
afraid.
job. They don't want to be
Don't do this
ostracized.
and all that stuff. But
1,000%.
But you
I
can't.
get it.
You have to stand up for yourself too. And it's not like, and all these people who, like I said, I think I mentioned it once before, they're all actresses and stuff like that. They want to make the millions of dollars.
Right.
You wanted to be in that field. So you know what? You could have done something else.
Right.
And still stand your ground.
Yeah.
But now you're going to come out 15, 20, 10, 5.
After they made their hundreds of millions.
Right. And now there's no legal rights you have anymore.
Right.
The statutes ran out. Now you can't prove it. Now he's got to, he's got to prove himself.
And listen, I don't mean this to sound sexist, but
No.
everyone sides with the woman all the time.
True.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Most
And
of
I
the
don't
time.
believe that it should be that way.
But there are guys
because-
that have been grabbed. Terry Crews,
Right.
right?
I'd grab his dick.
Well,
You
think
see
about
that
it.
guy?
The guy's 6'3", 6'4", 270 pounds.
Yeah.
Massive specimen,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Granite.
You got some fucking balls to grab his balls.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Because that guy will punch you in the face and you're dead.
But a chick did, or the guy did.
A guy did it.
A guy grabbed his
A
dick?
guy grabbed his
But was
junk.
this recently?
Yes.
And
At
he
a
came
party.
and he came out about it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have no problems with that because if it happened recently,
Right.
within the last couple of years, I have no
Yeah.
problems
It
with
happened,
that.
I think, within the last year. Him and
Okay.
his wife were at the party. The wife saw it. The wife
Right.
grabbed him and said, "Let's go before you do something stupid."
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now they're coming forward and say what's going on.
Right.
That I have respect for. I can't have these women coming out so late that these guys, you're accusing this person that they can't defend themselves anymore.
No.
Now it's hearsay. And now guess what? You're going to go for the women, which I get it why.
And
but-
you know what? It doesn't excuse what was done.
No, I'm not saying it was right.
No.
I'm not
Doesn't-
saying it was
doesn't
right.
excuse what was done.
But it doesn't give it a merit anymore. Like, I'm sorry. You went so many years saying it was okay, and now all of a sudden we have this movement, which
Right.
happened recently, like this whole movement, the Women's
You know
March
who-
and all that stuff.
You know who benefits from this?
What?
This whole situation?
Who?
Bill Cosby. Have you heard his name in the news lately?
No.
No.
No, but before
No,
you
that
hadn't
thing
heard
went
his-
quiet.
You hadn't heard his name anymore anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
He was running. Yeah.
No, but before all this happened, it was the Bill Cosby. Bill
Yeah,
Cosby.
but I
Yeah,
think
but
he was.
that was like 2 years ago, and you haven't heard.
No, this was recent. They had the trial in Pennsylvania.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's on trial, but I don't know
Yeah.
where they're going to get with the trial.
Right, but everything is real quiet now. Everybody forgot about Bill.
Everybody's got Jello.
Right.
Yeah.
Passing Jello out now too, right?
I don't know, but this whole Me
Some
Too.
pudding.
And didn't you say something that it's on the Times something or?
Oh, the Times Person of the Year award went to the Me Too movement, and it's like you think about it now, like all the stuff that has gone on in the past. I'll give you an example. If this happened while Clinton was in office, do you think he gets away and continues to be president? No, you can't. You can't. What happened back then with him, if that happened today, he's done.
But wasn't they in process of impeaching him?
They did impeach him. He was impeached.
His term right now.
No, he was impeached, but they didn't remove him from office.
Yeah, 'cause I think-
there's two levels to it. You can
Right.
be impeached and not be removed from office, right?
Then what's the point
What's
of
the
being
point of
impeached?
impeach?
Right.
Yeah.
But I, think,
thought it was a timing thing,
I
too.
thought it was a timing thing because he was being impeached, but his term ran out.
Yeah, it was like
Because-
7.5
About that.
years anyway. Yeah, it was like
No,
Yeah.
he was definitely impeached.
But then what's the point of being impeached if you're going to still be president?
Yeah.
Because then there's no warrant.
That's
then,
why I'm going to Google it right now. Impeached.
I don't.
I'm pretty
think,
sure it was a timing thing.
I think it was a timing thing.
Yeah, it was a timing thing because it was right at the end of his
Yeah,
second
because
term.
yeah. Because then why be impeached?
Yeah.
If you can still have the power of being president. It doesn't make sense.
The whole purpose.
I mean,
it's like going to that pegging class and then not doing it. I mean, you just waste all that time in class and you're not going to bring it home.
You know, that's great.
You know.
Just had to throw that in.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not good at analogies, so I just figured I'd throw it in.
No, I know. But I think it was a timing thing.
Yeah, I kind of remember.
Yeah. I mean, it was so long ago. But I don't know. It's just this whole movement thing. It's just.
Why are you Googling that?
Yeah.
Monica Lewinsky.
Mm-hmm.
What about her?
Would you?
Monica? Yeah.
She's cute. Yeah, she was, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. I'm not alone on that boat.
No. Why would you be alone in that boat?
No, she was cute.
Yeah,
I have to say.
Yeah.
Perky.
And you know she sucks dick.
Bubba. Wow. Yeah, she does.
That's always a plus. When you go in knowing she does, that's a plus.
I'm not going to say
No, bring it. Come on.
What? Come on. Sucking dick was a big deal. Like, seriously, what women don't do that?
There's some out
there.
I don't
are women
get
that don't
we
do
bowl
it.
with one. Well, she doesn't bowl in this league anymore, but.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
took me a sec. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand that why they don't do it.
No, I don't get it either. More women should be like that.
Yeah. Oh well. But as
he was impeached by the House of Representatives.
Okay.
But he was acquitted by the Senate.
Oh, so they acquitted him.
Well, the Senate did,
right?
But the House impeached him, so he was impeached. There's more than one level of impeachment.
Right, but it was taken away.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. So it doesn't.
No, but technically he was still impeached.
But it was taken away.
It's on record. No,
yeah, but it wasn't. It was overridden by the court, though.
Yeah.
No,
it was acquitted.
No, it wasn't.
You just said that.
It says it was acquittal by the Senate, but he was still impeached by the House. You can be impeached by the House and not be impeaced by the Senate.
Okay.
You're still impeached.
Okay, but you're still the president.
But you're still president. That's
so
right.
What's the point?
What's
the point? It doesn't make sense.
It's on record.
And you know what? That's our law.
It's on record that
it's fucking retarded.
It really is. I mean, the only other president I know that was impeached was Nixon, but he was taken out of office.
Well, he resigned. Nixon wasn't taken out of office.
I thought he was impeached.
He was impeached, but he resigned.
See, that's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. So impeach him. You still could run our country.
Yeah.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. Pointless.
Fuck this.
All right. Anywho.
But yeah, so I'm sorry to go. I'm sorry to go on the little bit of the Me Too rant, and like I said, I don't want to take away from anybody's suffering, or I feel terrible that these things happen, but at the same time, I have a problem with throwing out accusations, many moons later, and what do you expect?
I think a lot of males think of that. A lot of females say no, it's okay, no. I don't know.
I got this in my back pocket for when I need it.
Exactly. I'll just whip it out when I can.
See? Yeah.
Anyhow, but yeah, I just wanted to move on.
All right. So now we have, before we get into Dan's request for assistance, Matt from Staten Island.
We need a live show.
Throws this out.
What, so you can see me like turning red and stuff?
No, so people can send in ideas.
Yeah.
Oh. Like the little bubbles or whatever. Say here.
Okay, so it's things. The question was, what things do you do that are weird, but you still do it anyway?
I'm still thinking.
That's a tough one, because if I'm doing it, is it really weird?
Yeah.
it might be weird.
No,
to
I got
other
no
people.
problem with that. Yeah, no.
So
I get that.
the first thing that popped into my head, something stupid, something weird. I eat
something wrong with you.
Buffalo wings.
Yeah.
Right, little tiny buffalo wings
wrong with you.
With a fork and knife.
You're an animal. You're an animal.
No, I can see doing that once in a while.
I do it all the time.
Then just get boneless.
No.
Well, if you can't get boneless.
No, because I like the flavor of the meat on the bone.
Yeah, that's what she said. But no, if you're eating wings with a fucking fork and a knife,
I do. I carve them like a Thanksgiving turkey.
You're a fucking animal. Do you get a little fork and a little knife too? Because it's a little wing.
No, because listen.
Since when can you get small forks at a restaurant?
I have a skill set, my friend. Well, you can if you got the cocktail.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Fork there.
I mean, half the enjoyable part about eating the wings is getting it on your and licking it off your fingers.
Absolutely not.
No.
You're a fucking
I have
animal.
to agree with that. I don't like.
I don't want my hands touching it.
You're a fucking animal.
I don't want them.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
Maybe that's why I don't get bonus. If
And
they
you know
don't
what?
have bonus, I won't get them.
And if you know, I don't usually. I try not to get flats. I like the drums because it's a lot easier to carve the drum than it is the flat.
Yeah,
See, now I like the flats. I don't like the drums. No.
See, now the flat. Someone taught me that one bone you can actually grab it, twist it, and pull it out.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
I never knew that.
I never knew. I
Until
guess
maybe a couple of years ago.
Well, I just found out now. So
Yeah.
That's how you get in the middle and get all that good shit out. The
Yeah.
fork don't fit. You got to on your
No.
fucking face.
No,
kinda
I don't want.
agree with
I don't
you,
even
Rich.
want it on my cheeks. I don't want. No, I don't want anything to do with that.
What half a man are you?
I slice it like a gentleman.
Like a gentleman.
Dip it in the blue cheese.
But I see
no,
myself
no.
doing that too sometimes, using a fork and knife for wings.
That's, yeah.
Once in a while, not all the time,
All the
but
time.
once in a while I will. Maybe because I don't want it all over my
Even
hands.
not
or
even when
whatever.
I'm home. Like I'm in my house.
I can't even believe I'm talking to you two right now. Are you mentally synced? Like, are you fucking...
Why is that?
You guys sharing pads? Like, you fucking... The wing, you got to... in there with your fucking grease in your
No.
hands.
I don't-
You
I'm
lick
gonna be
your
honest with
fingers.
I don't even eat ribs with my hands.
Oh my
cut
God, I
the meat
fucking
off
hate
the
your
ribs.
life. Oh my God.
I do too.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Mangina.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I don't think I pick up ribs and eat it like. No, I cut them off.
I don't even know.
First of
who
all, it
these people
falls
are.
off half the time anyway.
That's
Right,
a good
but
rib.
Chinese spare ribs. What I do is
I don't
take
eat
'em-
Chinese spare ribs. I only eat boneless.
Okay, but no, I like them on. Sometimes I like them on the bone
Yeah.
because of the
They're
flavor.
too fatty sometimes.
No, it depends. So I hold them up and I shave them like this. I saw them like I shaved them.
I'm not even finishing the show.
Why?
I'm just gonna sit here.
I cut the bones off my off the ribs.
No, I do the same thing.
Right? And if they're like slow cooked or whatever,
Right.
you could pull the bone right out. You don't have to worry about it.
No, but I still use a fork. I don't use my hands.
Yeah, no, I'm saying they
Yeah.
fall right out. Yeah.
No, I definitely do that for ribs.
This is so upsetting.
Why is it
Ribs
so
is-
upsetting?
It's just too messy.
It is
It's
messy.
Such,
Why
it's
is
such
it
a
a mess?
It's such a fucking
Well, let me ask you a question. You eat spaghetti, right?
yeah.
Okay. How do you eat spaghetti?
With a fork.
And
With a fork.
Oh, you
And?
don't tell me to use a spoon.
You're that
Oh,
guy.
the fuck out of here.
You're that
Come
guy. You're
on.
spinning
That
on
guy
the
with the spoon,
You're
right?
spinning on the
Get
spoon
outta
guy.
here.
I spin it on the spoon.
Oh my! You're
God.
such a pussy. Fucking Donald Trump wants to grab you. Oh my God.
Why? You said it, 'cause I was thinking-
Why is that so wrong?
That is far more acceptable than not eating fucking wings like a man.
I don't.
Because I've
stand-
seen other
but
people do the fucking spin.
I don't
Yeah.
get it.
I'm going to tell you why. Because
Why?
because when you try and twirl it, right, you don't get the right amount on the fork. So either you have too much or too little. Okay, so now if you take it, you get what you want on the fork, and then you twirl it on the spoon. Now it's perfectly round. Now you can shovel it in.
Okay, I
This
don't
is the
need
same guy that uses a fucking ladle to eat cereal, but don't get too much spaghetti on your fork.
I
though.
know. God, no. I never use that. I don't. You
I've
just
seen
twirl
people
it.
do it.
Spoon.
No,
I've seen people do it, and they're usually very lovely
And
looking
then-
women.
And then,
But-
when I get because what happens is because the spoon has got two functions. One, to get a nice, neat, round, tight spiral of spaghetti
Yeah.
or
So it looks like a
linguine.
beehive.
Okay, then as you're eating, so it doesn't fall and drip all over the place,
Yeah.
the spoon follows up.
Get the hell out of here.
It
but if
follows
it's
up.
come on, but if it's tightly wound, you don't need to
don't
have the
need the
spoon.
follow-up.
or
But
the spiral.
sometimes
Get
it's-
out of here.
it
Does it
drops,
straggle?
drips.
Oh,
there's
the
a
straggler.
or
Then you
two,
didn't do a
yeah.
good enough job.
Probably not.
No, I don't use a spoon for my spaghetti.
No.
I don't really. Honestly, I don't really eat spaghetti. I don't really care for
That's
it.
I
rare.
really don't eat
Yeah,
spaghetti
it's rare.
either. But if I did, I use a spoon or
Nope.
linguine.
No.
It's tough. It's tough though when you eat your spaghetti because sometimes when you go into spin, then some of the penne gets sucked in too as you're spinning,
Motherfucker.
and so that's why I can't.
That's
use
probably
the
why
spoon.
you can't use a spoon.
No, because then the
you're
penne
so
gets-
worried
Too
about
much work.
Fucking mixing pastas.
Right, yeah. And then the bow tie gets freaking pushed off. You got to
Yeah, totally.
Because what I do is I stab the bow tie, and then I start spinning the fork, and that takes in the spaghetti.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
so it hooks onto the
It
bow
hooks-
tie.
Yeah, right.
Perfect. So you
it's
don't
like,
even
it's like
need
a little
spoon.
plate. It's like a
Yeah.
little plate at the bottom of the fork.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it's like a washer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Keep eating your wings like that, you fucking.
I know.
Oh,
I
God.
can't. That's too funny. But I agree with the ribs. I have to say that.
Yeah, ribs. I mean, anything. Any food that you can pick up and hold,
Yeah.
with the exception of like if it's on bread, like if it's like a
I was
burger,
gonna say, what, a
or
burger is-
slider,
yeah.
right?
That
Sandwiches
keeps
like
your
that.
fingers clean, you little prissy.
Correct.
That's cute.
Correct.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, but sometimes I eat a burger or a slider with a fork. I'll cut it up.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes I'll do it.
I'll
if it's
cut
really
it in half.
if it's really
if it's
messy,
really big and
I'll cut
messy,
it in half, but
Yeah.
I'm still eating
No.
it with my hands.
I'm still gonna try and pick up anything on bread.
I'll try, but
try it.
sometimes I just don't do it. I'll just eat it up with a fork,
Right.
a knife.
Now, let me ask you a question
What?
because good segue.
You cutting up apples too? 'Cause
What
you
if
just can't-
something? I do cut up apples.
I do too. Well, you want to put like peanut butter on
I
it.
cut
and
up
stuff.
apples. I cut the skin. Yeah. Sometimes I'll eat the skin if it's a
But
Granny
you won't.
Smith.
But you won't eat an apple with your hand because your hand is on it, right? Like the chicken wings. And
Will I hold
ribs.
the apple and bite into the apple?
Yeah, when you
no.
eat an apple with your hand.
No.
No.
No, I'll cut it.
Okay. Why do you hate your hands?
I don't hate my hands.
Where are your hands every day?
My hands are skillful, my friend, when it comes to eating.
Where-
My hands are skillful.
Jerking off in the truck, and that's why you don't want to touch your lunch? Is that what it is? Or
No.
Maybe wipe your ass with your fucking bare hand.
Absolutely
toilet
not.
paper?
Absolutely not.
Your hands can touch
I
your food,
eat-
and you can eat it.
Yes, they can touch my food. I'm not saying they
Yeah.
can't. I tend to eat like a gentleman. That's all.
None of that was gentlemanly.
Yeah, I think it kind of was. So now,
You know what the weird
Dan.
thing I do that I still know it's weird and I still do it anyway? This
Okay.
fucking show is weird. All right? This
Yeah?
is the fucking
Oh,
weird
come
and I
on.
still do it
You
anyway.
love
You
doing
love
this
this
show.
I do.
this
I
was
do.
your brainchild here.
Yeah.
do.
You love doing
That
this
was
show.
kind of yours, honestly.
Me?
Yeah.
Why is
So
it
I
me?
mentioned I wanted to do one. You're like, oh, let's do one. I'm like, all right. That's all it takes for me.
Yeah, that's all. It took
That's
for
all
me,
it takes
isn't
for me, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Dan,
Yes.
Still gotta think. What am I-
I understand that when you eat
Oh, yes.
a sandwich, if something falls off the sandwich, let's say you're eating
Tuna salad.
tuna salad,
Well, we'll do chicken salad
chicken
because I don't
salad.
need tuna. I don't need tuna.
and you bite into the chicken salad, on the other end of the sandwich, it falls out behind, and
Yes.
it lands on your plate,
Yes,
not on
it
the
does.
table, not on the floor, on the plate. You won't eat it.
No, I won't.
There's
Why is
a
that?
fork right there.
And I usually have a fork next to it
Right
too.
there. You
But
can
I
just-
won't eat it
You
for
won't
some
pick the
reason.
fork and eat
Nope.
it?
If it
Why?
falls out of the sandwich, it's not meant to be.
You're out of your fucking bird. You want to talk about me and my fucking quirks?
I don't know. I just can't do
That's
it.
quirky.
You can throw it
It
back
does-
in the sandwich.
No, it's just no. It's no good.
You could even scoop it up with a chip. Get a fucking potato chip and scoop it
No.
up.
Or even like a
I do
pickle.
it all the time.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But no, if it falls out of my sandwich, I will not eat it.
it still wants to be eaten.
And then no, it doesn't. It
kinda
wanted to get
does.
away.
It was a-
It escaped.
It escaped from the sandwich. I'm free. It's
I'm
like
free.
sausage party.
And then it goes right in the garbage when I'm done.
So
There's-
if half your sandwich falls out,
Yeah.
you're not eating that fucking.
I'm not eating it. It
That's
just
insane.
sits there, and I'm like,
You're gonna have a loaf
sorry.
of bread.
What?
You're gonna have 2 pieces of bread at that point.
Like I have two at my desk and work. It's not like I have a loaf of bread sitting next to me. First off,
No, I'm just saying you have 2 pieces of bread. Half the sandwich falls out. You're having half a sandwich.
and
the rest bread.
will go in the garbage. That's something I've done for years.
That's
Any
insane.
kind of salad like that, like
Yeah.
turkey or tuna chicken salad.
Yeah.
I won't do it.
Animal.
Even I have sandwiches. Even like tomatoes and all that stuff falls out. If it happens to fall out, I won't eat it either.
I can almost see a tomato falls out. You don't
Yeah,
want to pick
or
it
even-
up,
yeah,
so
but
I can
some
see
things like
But
that.
like little-
But it's a quirk I have. I won't eat it.
Do you eat BLTs?
I do.
How do you construct the perfect BLT?
I don't know. I go to the deli to do it. I have no idea.
No,
I don't make
have
it.
you ever made it yourself?
No.
Have you ever made it
Rich.
yourself?
yeah.
Okay. Construct the perfect BLT for me.
Oh my god.
Give me the order. Because there's an order to
The
it.
sugar is
There is.
mayo, both sides of the bread.
No. Go ahead.
How am I wrong on the first one?
Go ahead.
The rest of it's wrong then.
No. I want to hear it.
Then tomato,
Uh-huh.
because the tomato and the mayo have to mix for that
Okay.
perfect.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Then bacon and lettuce.
Bread.
Yeah,
Mayo.
yeah.
What's next?
Tomato,
What's next?
bacon and or lettuce. Probably usually lettuce.
And then the
I'd do-
bacon.
And the bacon.
There's where you go wrong. If you would have said to me, Rich, I put the mayo on both sides of the bread.
You
and
said
then
that and I was
put-
wrong.
because I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because it's very specific on how you construct the sandwich.
Apparently.
You can, but it tastes like shit.
Yeah.
Have cold mayo touching the hot bacon.
Why not?
That's perfect.
That's
Absolutely
awesome.
not.
You're out of your
Jim?
bird.
Oh wait,
No.
come on! You never had school specials? Do you know what a school special?
Oh my
Oh, my
God. I
God.
would kill for a school special.
And they were
right
like a
now.
dollar back then.
is
that?
Oh my
Right
god!
now.
It was
I don't know.
The
depending,
place burned down
The one in what was-
Huguenot.
oh my god! We used to go there after the clubs and
All
stuff
the
like
time.
that for $1.
all the time. Me and George would fucking drive there blasted.
And I didn't
School
live on the
special.
south, so I lived on the north
I
shore.
lived in Townville.
I know, but that's over
Oh,
by
I
you.
had to pass it to get there. Yeah.
Right.
Fill me in on the
A
school
school
special.
special. Now, depending where you went,
Yeah.
it was a bagel with mayo, lettuce, and ham. Did they have cheese on it? Yeah, it had cheese on it. The one I used to
I
get.
never had lettuce.
Mine had a little lettuce on it.
Okay.
And then they would put it in the microwave and heat it up.
They didn't do that either.
Oh, these were warm.
You probably asked for that.
No. These were warm.
I'm not a big warm
Maybe I
mayo
don't remember.
guy.
Maybe I don't remember that.
Maybe it's something different or.
Because it was Huguenot. It was
Yeah,
same.
it's
Yeah, one slice
never
of
heard of
ham,
it.
one
Yeah, it was
slice of
one
cheese,
slice.
bagel.
Never heard
bagel and
School special.
mayonnaise and lettuce on it. Maybe I asked for lettuce or something. Or maybe they just
Maybe.
threw it on there.
of it. Maybe
but-
I cut out too much.
No, this was
That's
a,
what the kids did. They cut out of school. It was Huguenot. It was a block away from Townville High School.
Yeah.
I didn't go to Tottenville.
Where'd you go?
So I went half my time at Farrell, half my time at
Oh,
Curtis.
but it was $1.
It was $1. Yeah.
And
That's a great
it.
deal.
Oh my god, it was awesome back
And
then.
the
I
bagel
mean,
store was open 24
I
hours.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to get it for $1 and a Snapple too.
Yeah.
So it was like $2
$2 done.
for a night meal. instead of going to the diner.
Right.
And he also was
Go
big
ahead,
by me.
blasted.
I don't know if you guys know this. When I went to Port Richmond, it was cream cheese and bacon on a bagel.
I've heard of that. Yeah,
I know people that do that.
I lived off that. That was amazing. That was
Chris
also
likes
$1.
cream
It's
cheese
okay.
and sausage.
Really?
Yeah.
I get grossed out every time she does it, but she does it. Cream cheese and sausage.
I never had that. That
Never
might be
had
pretty
that.
good.
It's like breakfast sausage.
Yeah.
They're like
Okay.
obviously the patties, right? Not was it
The
links?
links.
The
Really?
links.
Whatever we
patties,
have, whatever we
yeah.
have in the
Whatever you
fridge
have.
doesn't matter. Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually like links better than patties anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No, the
I used
reason
to do when I worked at my job before Con Ed. I used to do bagel, bacon, Swiss, and mayo.
bagel, bacon, Swiss mayo.
Oh, okay.
It was very good.
That's pretty
I
tasty.
only keep. Me personally, I don't have the mayo touching the bacon.
You're out of your bird.
I don't. I was a little upset at the BLT at the bowling alley last night. I told Anna how to order it specifically.
Yeah.
And
So why can't your warm touch your cold?
I like the contrast. I want the contrast.
So what do you do?
I don't
You
like
put-
hot mayo. Hot mayo is.
So what do you do? Do you do bread, lettuce, and then the mayo?
I do the bread,
Yeah.
mayo,
Yeah.
tomato, lettuce, bacon.
Wait.
So there's not mayo on both pieces of bread.
No, not unless they're going to put the bacon in the middle with the lettuce on the outside.
Oh,
and the
I see.
tomato
So you have
on
to
the outside.
sandwich in the bacon if you want mayo on both pieces of bread.
Correct.
Okay.
You know, when you bite it down, it's all going in the same mouth, and some of it's going to be warm, some of it's going to be cold.
And that's exactly my point.
That's what-
now,
that's what he's saying.
I love the contrast. Now, when I get a slice of pizza, right? Let's, for instance, at the bowling alley. I get
But
a
wait.
slice of pizza. Go ahead.
The bacon could be cold.
Usually on a BLT, it's hot or warm.
Yeah, because they just made it. Yeah.
Yeah, usually it's
Ah.
hot or warm. They usually heat it up.
Not when we got in the bowling alley.
Really?
I
Oh,
get
no,
cold bacon.
That's because you're not me. I
That's right,
I get
sorry.
mine.
The mayor gets all the
mayor.
best.
Joe was like,
The mayor
you know
gets
her. I said goodnight to the
We're
girl at
walking.
the
We're
bowling alley.
walking out of the bowling alley yesterday, and the girl that works behind the counter. Oh, good night, Rich. I'm like, does everybody know your name? He's like, yeah, that's Rachel. I'm like, no, that's hey. Can I get a large diet?
Yes, exactly.
I thought that's her name. Can I get a large diet?
Yeah, no, that's
It's Rachel.
Uh-huh.
Rachel. She makes my sandwiches.
All right. Does she make them the right way?
Yes, she
Are
does.
you very specific when you order?
I am very
I
specific.
can't have mayo on touching my bacon.
There was an older woman that worked back then. I don't know if you remember her. She was an older woman. And I asked her one day, I said, can you do me a favor? Can you make me a BLT? But this is how I would like it.
Yeah.
After looking at me, I thought she was going to tell me go fuck myself.
I waited for her to spit in it.
Right. You know what she said to me?
Yeah.
She says, I almost told you where to go. But now that I think about it, if I was ordering it, that's the way I would want it. And it was the best BLT I ever had. She did it.
What about burgers?
What about it?
Lettuce, tomato,
I'm very
Ketchup.
funny. I'm very funny with lettuce.
cold and hot.
I'm very funny with lettuce, and I'll tell you why. I like the dark green lettuce. I don't like the light white lettuce. So that to me
Yeah.
is a turnoff. So if it's dark green, great. If it's not, don't put any lettuce on there. So
agree.
more often than not, I'll tell them no lettuce because I don't trust the lettuce.
What do you mean you don't trust the lettuce?
Because there's you can get a lot of bacteria from lettuce if it's not cleaned properly. I'm dead serious.
No, you're right.
You get E. coli. I don't eat
From
that.
lettuce?
I don't know.
Yeah,
many
from
people.
lettuce.
Yeah, no. It's
Yeah, you get very bad
I'm-
bacteria from lettuce. I
I
didn't.
haven't heard
know
anybody
about
got
E.
sick
coli,
off
yeah.
lettuce.
Yeah.
Spinach, yes, not lettuce.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I saw. I think it was CSI or some shit, some TV show.
Oh, so facts based on fake TV. yeah.
exactly. So there
no,
you go.
but I'm not I like dark green lettuce.
I agree with
Fair
that.
enough. But
Yeah, the white part, I don't like either.
I don't like it either. No,
That's why I don't like what's that called, iceberg or whatever.
Yeah.
lettuce.
I
don't
enjoy
like that.
red onion.
Same
A
here.
little red onion on the burger. With now, again, we had this discussion before. Mustard nowhere near a fucking burger.
hell no.
Nowhere
But
near
people
it.
put that on there.
It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
In the South.
They should get punched in the face.
I don't get it. I had that because I don't like
Hillbilly
mustard. I
motherfuckers.
ski mustard.
Yeah.
I've been to like a cheeseburger. I almost
Right.
spit at the person.
I
said
like
this-
mustard.
No,
but not
no.
on the
I
burger.
think
No.
Jersey used to be known for
Yes.
They
ketchup
still-
and mustard together.
Yes.
Yes, and they still do it.
Some
right down the
places still-
fucking
It must
block.
be. It must be. Maybe it's a McDonald's thing
Right,
because
it's a
Burger King's
McDonald's.
all.
McDonald's.
It's a McDonald's thing.
I think not all McDonald's do it now.
Oh, okay.
Some still do, but I was like, I did that. I was like, oh my, this is fucking
It's
gross.
disgusting.
Because Burger
Oh.
King is ketchup and mayo.
Which is fine. I can do that.
That's the
I tell them
special
no
sauce.
mayo
That's
because they
McDonald's
never
special
fucking.
sauce.
They always put too much mayo. I don't like an overkill of mayo.
Easy on the mayo.
Typically, I don't like mayo on my burgers. I don't like mayo and cheese.
You know what makes a good burger?
Oh, okay.
It's
That's
fucking
my problem.
tasty. Wendy's. They
I
do.
haven't had
They
one
make a
that-
good Wendy's
I
burger.
like
I
the
always
chicken
feel,
nuggets.
I always feel bloated when I eat a Wendy's burger.
Do you?
Yeah, like I know I'm fat, fine, but when I feel bloated, I hate my whole life.
Get the junior.
It's not still.
Really?
Yeah. Something about that. I guess my body's
'Cause
like
it's square?
all natural fucking.
My,
You know,
my body can't handle
my
the all
body
natural.
can't handle real burgers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyway, so Joe, what's yours?
I learned a lot about you today, sir.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. But
Really?
No, I'm not surprised by some of your stuff.
Never going
Really?
back to Buffalo Wild Wings with you.
Why?
I can't be seen with a man.
You
who
didn't
doesn't-
see me eating them that last time we were there. I was eating them with a fork and knife right in front of you.
You probably weren't paying
I wasn't paying
attention.
attention.
The games are on.
Oh, fuck Rich.
I had my I was there. I had my kid there. I had to pay attention to my kid.
Oh, that's right.
That's
That's
right.
Sorry,
That's
she's
right.
a little bit more important than you.
Little
fucking
bit.
Homo with the fucking fork and knife.
Wow.
Oh, I went there.
Wowie.
I've been sitting here. We're here 40 minutes already doing this, and I still can't think of something that I do that's weird that I still do it.
You probably don't realize.
I don't realize. It's got to be what it is. I'm
Right.
sure I do some
Right.
weird shit all the time, but
Right.
I can't think of one.
We're gonna table that for next week for you.
That's fine.
I want you to come back next week.
You
with
guys,
something.
you guys can help me out if you think you see me doing something that's I can't.
I can't.
No,
You know.
I don't see you doing something that's weird. Like,
Ah.
but you probably wouldn't see that either because it's not something that you in front of
I'd
you.
be
Like,
used
my-
to it now. It's
Yeah.
like,
One of my
Right, it's
quirks.
something you would do like privately at home. You know.
Oh, no,
wear
I did this.
fucking like wear slides with socks.
I do that when I take the garbage out, but that's
Yeah.
not weird. That's just
No, I'm not wearing them today, Rich. I have my boots on.
So, yeah,
I just got back.
Oh, there you go. Nice boots.
yeah. I'll try and think. Maybe I'll come up with it before the show's over.
All right, and we're gonna get Matt from Staten Island to come in with his response because this.
Oh,
is
he
his
didn't give you a
question.
response?
No. It was towards the end of the day, so I didn't get a
okay.
response from him.
Oh, he's got to work on that.
Okay, so moving along.
Is favoring one side of your like when I get dressed, I favor.
Oh,
my
you
right
know what's
side.
weird? I'm gonna tell you what's weird. The way you eat cereal, you dickbag.
That's not weird.
It is weird. The way you eat Frosted Flakes.
Fucking human.
Yeah, it's not fucking human. You eat half the fucking left half, the right half. You sick bastard.
The milk's got to
You
absorb.
fucking weird motherfucker.
The milk has to absorb in half the
you
bowl
remember
of
that
cereal.
too? That's crazy.
Yeah, you weird motherfucker.
I have to put my socks on. I have to put my right sock on first.
I think it's a righty thing. Are you a righty?
I am alrighty.
Yeah, so it's probably a righty thing.
Yes.
When you put your pants on, is it right or left first? I put my left on first when I put my pants on. I'm thinking about it now.
I'm right with everything.
Yeah?
Everything's right first,
Do you button top to bottom or bottom to top?
top to bottom,
Very good.
like a human, like a gentleman.
That's right, like a gentleman. Top to
right.
bottom.
Wait, what?
Button your shirt.
button
You have a
down
button
shirt?
down shirt.
Top
oh,
to
no.
bottom.
Bottom up.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's because you're looking at your breasts on the way up.
Yeah.
Why do I wanna stare at
don't
those?
Because
blame
you want to see what kind of cleavage you have. We,
No.
we want to make sure we don't
Yes.
miss a fucking button.
And my cleavage is always out.
Right.
Come on.
What day?
It's never. That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Come on.
Oh yeah, no, I'm bottom to top.
Yeah, top to bottom.
I mean top to
Yeah,
top,
top to bottom.
Yeah,
All right. Left shoe, right shoe first.
Right.
Right shoe first. Okay.
But I tie the left one first.
Watch is always on the right. I'm sorry, always on the
left.
left. 'Cause
I don't
you're
know if
righty.
that's a. Yeah, I
That's
think
a
that's
lefty,
the
righty.
That's a
right
righty.
thing.
A lefty
I
will wear it on
believe
the
so.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
a lefty righty.
Because if you
thing.
try to put it on your left, that's just crazy. That's I don't. I'm switching my watch.
I would
just to
never
see.
put it on the right. You have yours on the left.
You
Now
have
you're
it on
putting
the-
it
yeah.
No,
right.
I know, but I don't know if I could wear it on my left, on my right.
No, I couldn't because you're a righty.
I think it's mostly because when you're writing, it's clanging and help. You know what I'm
Maybe.
saying? I think that
It's
might be
weird.
why. I don't know.
I don't know. That's crazy.
I feel bad for lefties sometimes because everything in this world is made for righties. Most of
They're
it.
special.
You can get special stuff made specifically
Yeah.
for lefties.
Absolutely. But
You know,
it's a special request.
correct.
So they're special.
They're special.
That's why.
All right. So, Dan, before we came on air,
Should have never said it.
Dan asked us. She said, "Hey guys, I need to come up with a name, not just any name, any
certain kind of
nickname.
name.
A certain kind of name, for."
Well, I didn't tell you the reason behind it.
You didn't
No,
tell me the
yeah,
reason.
we
Because I
we
know
told you
you're
to wait.
dying to know what it's for.
So she wants us to come up with a stripper name for her.
Yes.
Stripper name. What? What?
Okay.
So what I have here, Dan, is I have a quiz.
Okay.
Okay. And we're gonna take. We're gonna ask you some questions, and we're
Okay.
gonna try and come up. I had another.
Wait, you actually
Did you,
Googled?
did you find
Come
one of those
on.
Facebook quizzes?
No, it's not a Facebook quiz. It's
Please, because
something
don't
else.
put that on Facebook.
I
Or you
got-
could
No,
for
no,
yourself.
no. What I did was
I got your
first,
stripper name here, Dan. The color of your underwear and the last thing you ate.
I
know.
took the liberty of doing the quiz on what I thought Dan might say.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But it's not really the same because you came up with the name Sparkle Swallows. But that is probably not a good name.
That's a great porn star name.
I was going
Right,
to
it's
say,
not
that's not
really
a
a
stripper
stripper
name.
name, right.
So,
So what's your
wait,
favorite
there's
color?
actually blue.
Favorite color is
Blue.
blue. Boom.
Okay.
Next question. What is your favorite fruit?
Oh,
There's a lot of fruits on here.
I know. What's my favorite fruit?
Pineapple, oranges, apple,
right, I'll
kiwi,
do-
watermelon, cantaloupe, grapes,
say
blackberries,
banana.
blueberries, bananas, tangerines, strawberries, pears, or lemons.
I'm going to say pineapple,
pineapple. Perfect. Because
even though I like them all.
Okay, what is your favorite type of music? Rap, R&B, hip hop, country, metal, alternative rock, oldies, techno, house, drum,
I guess house.
techno house. Boom.
Exactly.
And bum, 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 bum. Okay. What is your favorite type of drink? Soda, Coke, Pepsi products, wine, beer, water, liquor, mixed drinks, fruit drinks, energy drinks, wine coolers, or none of the above?
What happens to all the above?
Well,
All right, so let's go with wine.
wine. Perfect. Which song best explains you?
Oh, God.
This is a good one.
I'm probably not going to know these songs, but go ahead.
Pour some sugar on me.
Stop. Okay.
Def Leppard. Lollipop by Lil Wayne.
Okay.
She's Everything, Brad Paisley. Tears Don't Fall, Bullet for My Valentine. As the Rush Comes, Motorcycle.
Where did you get these questions from?
Let me,
Go ahead. The only one I know so far is Def
Twisted
Leppard.
by Keith Sweat. You Complete Me by Keisha Cole. Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. Sugar by Flo Rida. Womanizer by Britney Spears. You Had Me from Hello, Kenny Chesney. Or Space Cowboy by Steve Miller.
All right. There's three I like, but
Pick one.
I'm trying to. Let's do Womanizer by Britney. I like that.
I do like that song.
My stripper name's going to be Diane.
Let's see.
No, what? Come with Danielle or something.
Yeah,
What?
What is your favorite type of food? Italian, American, Mexican, Chinese, Greek, Thai, or none of the above?
We'll go Italian, I guess. Yeah, that's boring. No, I like Mexican. No, change to Mexican.
I'm
Can
gonna
you go
change
back?
it. Yeah, of course I can.
How
go
many
back.
questions are there?
I know.
There's 10 questions. Relax
Oh,
yourself.
my God. Are we halfway done?
We're up to 3.
What's your type of cigarettes? Lights, menthol, full flavor, cheap cigarettes, or I don't smoke?
Mental.
Menthol. Got the cools.
Got the cool.
Okay, which would you prefer to watch? Sex in the City, Friends, MTV, Comedy Central,
I'll just do Sex and the City.
Lifetime Network.
You don't have to go any further.
Sex in the City. Look at that.
That's a jam.
Filthy animal. I mean, hey.
Hey, that's the one I could binge watch. Remember?
Which is for you?
Oh, my God.
Male, female, buy both, try anything, none, or not sure.
Male.
That's cool, male.
Yeah.
Click on try anything.
Number 10, final question.
Oh, God.
What about kids? None, 1, 2,
Well,
3.
we know the answer to that one. None.
None. Boom. Let's see. Hopefully this is a good name. Submit
I
my
hope
answer.
so, because this took forever to do.
Yeah.
Did it freeze up?
No. I'm trying to get the
Fucking
name.
iPhone.
I'm trying to get
know.
the name here.
You can't pronounce it?
Huh? Go fuck yourself.
No, seriously, what is it?
Danielle.
Because you aren't a member yet, we aren't going to give this result for you. So make sure to grab it now. Listen.
Wait,
all right,
you gotta be a member where?
go for
The
listen.
fucking website he's
Oh
using
my
to generate
God.
this thing.
You
Rich.
miserable motherfucker.
So we just wasted
We
all
just
this
wasted
time.
like 5 minutes on
Yeah.
nothing.
Nothing. You're not
So
gonna know.
somebody wrote, "What the fuck is my stripper name, asshole?"
All right, so what? All
Anyway.
right, so what do you need a stripper name for?
Okay.
Come
One of my coworkers is celebrating her 50th birthday,
Okay.
and so she invited me to go pole dancing.
Okay.
That's so we're all gonna get like stripper names and do like everything, like the wigs and everything. That's
All
what
right.
it is. That's what it comes down to.
I
So it's,
so-
see,
And this is good.
This
no,
is-
will there be video?
probably not.
It's going to be like a dance studio.
Yeah, we're actually doing. She wants to do something different for her 50th, so she
Yeah.
invited some of the coworkers and stuff, and we're gonna do this. It's up in Montclair, I think, or Pine.
Wait a minute. She invited coworkers
Yeah,
to her birthday party to take striptease lessons,
absolutely. That's how kind of company
great.
we work for.
and I'm just going to tell you,
Uh
there could be some potential HR issues there
huh. No, the
in
people.
today's day and age.
No, this is outside of work.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It doesn't matter anymore.
The people she's inviting, I've known her for like.
Any supervisors?
No.
You're fine.
Yeah, there's no supervisors.
I'm just saying it doesn't matter
No.
anymore.
I've known her for like 15 years. The people gone when we all known each other for a long time.
Matt Lauer knew those people
Okay.
for 20.
Yeah, well, he was giving out dicks and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. We're not dildos. Sorry, dildos.
I used to love giving out my dick.
So it wasn't. Oh my goodness. You need a napkin?
Yeah. That came out of my nose.
Sometimes I impress myself.
All I know is I got fucking hot coffee coming out of my nose.
That was good.
Oh man.
So see, guys, it wasn't that
Sometimes it's too easy.
crazy.
No, you know what?
Oh my god.
I'll be honest with you. You started off early. We said, stop, let's do it for the show. And then part of me was like,
It's
it's
not.
just going to be a colossal failure. It's going to be something so... I'm still intrigued.
Yeah, so we're going pole
A
dancing.
bunch of it's like a class. Like
It's
the
like
teacher.
it's a
had to do
dance.
it.
So
Yeah.
you learn,
That's
you
right.
spin around the pole, you go up the pole, try to do all that
You should
stuff.
do it at a
need
strip
a-
club.
I'm
You
gonna
got- that's
need-
what that should happen. She should do it at a strip club because that's a real fucking birthday party, not this
Well,
fucking cheesy.
I'm gonna
let's
need
go to
a.
dance
I'm gonna
class,
need a
blah, blah,
date.
blah,
Stop.
I'm gonna need a date and a
What do you mean
dress and a
cheesy? We
time.
gotta. Maybe we're gonna work
Because
it.
what I'm saying is,
Maybe
you
that's
can
the
go.
second part.
Oh, the second part. Oh, then.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
birthday weekend, son.
No.
Birthday weekend.
So that's what I'm saying. You guys were hyping this up to nothing.
No, I'm still good. I need a date, an address, and a time.
Yeah, actually, you
And-
should invite us for the show.
For
Because
the
we
show.
should- for the
That's
show.
For
negative.
the show. You gonna wear those boots?
These are not even.
Oh, they're the good ones. You
No,
got the
they're
good
not.
ones. You got some good ones,
I
right?
got good ones.
There you go.
Boots, those the heels aren't big.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
care about the heels. I want the height of the leg.
Oh, it's like over the knee, mid thigh. I have those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are what you have to wear on the pole.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know.
It may be tough to grab onto the pole with those. It
Yeah,
might
I
be a
think you
little
need
too
to
slick.
skin.
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah.
I don't know. I'll let you know.
I'm kind of a
I'll watch.
semi-expert at pole dancing.
But
I'm actually on Amazon right now getting binoculars. I'm gonna sit in the parking lot.
so it should be a good time. Should be
No,
a
it
lot of
sounds like
laughs
fun.
and stuff like
No.
that.
All right.
So we're
Sounds
going.
like fun.
It's in
I can't wait
January.
to see how you do.
I'll let you know.
We'll get the
I'll let you
report.
guys know.
We'll get the report.
So that's why we have to get a stripper name. So some people wear wigs. Some people are doing this. I'm like, oh my god, I should put my extensions back in.
Right, you
Yeah,
just,
right?
might as well just go on stage somewhere because that's what they really want to do. Right, but listen.
Maybe it's the point
Back
of just
in the
wait.
because there's
Maybe it's,
definitely some sort of twisted fucking fantasy that some of these broads have in their head that I'm going to put a wig on and makeup and be in a name and let me
why
put it out
not?
there.
It's all fun.
It's all fun, but deep down, a little
honestly-
piece of them
I-
want to get on the fucking stage.
I agree. I do. I think yes,
I think
absolutely.
so.
Oh, absolutely. If I would have liked this 20 years ago, I would definitely be a dancer. No question with that.
I would do it if I could. I told you, Chubbindales, we could fucking do it. We could do it.
But
No,
not too much.
I
no.
agree with the path. They need to do this first, so that when they want to do that, they get that
Well,
little
I
bit
don't
of
know if we're really going to be
experience.
start doing pole dancing
I don't
in a
expect
strip
it.
club.
I don't
Like,
expect it, but he wants to hit
We're-
a
wait,
home run
we're talking
before
about-
even taking a bat.
We're all from like 35 up to 50.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
right in your
see, there are
wheelhouse.
clubs for you.
Yeah.
And you want to know what? You'll make more money than some of these fake
You know
young
what?
girls.
Somebody mentioned that to me.
I'm 1,000% you will. 1,000% you want to know why? Because you represent reality.
All right, so here we go. Let me get the surgery like you.
You
Let
represent
me drop
reality.
like 40 pounds,
No,
and then
you
we
don't
can
even
tell.
need to drop the weight. You know why? Because they like them thick, especially like if you're going,
Yes,
if
no,
you're
I don't
going
mind
down
the
south
thickness.
or whatever. Nobody fucking knows you in South Jersey. They fucking eat
do you
mustard on
mean?
their hamburgers,
That's
but it doesn't
true.
matter. You can go down there. Collectively, they have a set of
That's
teeth
just-
somewhere in fucking Galloway, and you dance your ass off. You make some money.
Maybe.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
got student loans to pay off, right? Just that's what they do for live. That's what they do, right?
Just working your way through school.
All I know is
I mean, you
if
already
I
did the
could,
school.
I did the school, now
if
I'm
I
paying
could
it off.
figure out a way to get the Chubbindales thing going,
Okay.
I'd do it. I would.
So maybe it's something we're on to. We'll see.
Right.
You can get it done.
We should have like a whole chubby strip show.
You
Men,
got man
women,
and female. There
That's
you
what
go.
I'm saying. We could have like a fucking chubby tour. It's great. Come on, Joe. You with me? Joe, you with me? You don't have to wear Speedos, bro.
No, you don't have to wear that.
I'll be in the
Oh.
DJ booth. I'll play the music.
Come on. Come on.
I
No
mean, it'd
one-
be pretty funny.
No one sees this.
I don't think I could strip to Pantera.
I play the appropriate music.
Okay, all right.
Well, listen, you tell me what you want to play. Hey, listen, the strippers tell. Hey, throw on that Def Leppard. I'm going in the dance room.
Right.
You tell me what you want. I got you. I'm not dancing.
I think I might wear socks.
I
like
don't think
Tom
my
Cruise
wife
and
has ever
slide
seen
across
me.
the stage.
My wife has never seen me without a shirt. I'm gonna go do that for fucking strangers for a couple of singles thrown at me. No.
Oh, you put the fireman gear on, man.
Oh, Jesus.
That's Christ.
That's what I'm saying. You pull
All right.
out your hose.
Anywho.
Pull out my hose. Is there a magnifying glass in front of the stage? Like, so people, like, do you put me in a fish tank so everything looks bigger? Like,
Yeah, we're gonna give out those special glasses.
yeah. So another stripper died.
Since yesterday?
No, no, same one. But I found out it was cyberbullying.
I think I read something about that.
Yeah,
Was it the young one?
yeah. 23 years old.
Wow.
Supposedly, like backstory. She was due to do another scene, and the guy had just done.
Oh,
he did a gay porn scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And hadn't been tested in between.
Oh, all right.
Because they get tested like all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And she refused to do it.
She refused to do the scene. Mm-hmm. I guess for whatever reason it got out. People started lambasting her on fucking social media, I guess, and she fucking offed herself.
Oh, my God. That's horrible.
Supposedly she suffered from depression already.
I was going to say there's probably got to be more
There had to
behind
be,
it.
there had to be behind it, yeah. So
because you're in that industry.
Yeah.
And if that's what they're supposed to do, the protocol is to do that, then you didn't decide. I mean, come on, you're going to off yourself because of that?
Yeah, right.
So there had to be
Oh, it
something
had to be
depressed.
something deeper.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But I
That's
mean,
it.
listen, I get her thing. Like, he did it.
No,
Yeah,
I
so-
agree. I'm
So
sorry.
maybe he wasn't in that 6-month window when it was about to do. But that's her right to say, no,
No.
I'll wait until he gets his test and then I'll do it,
And so people are actually bullying
Yeah.
her for that? That's
Yeah.
crazy. People are fucking crazy. I mean, I don't know.
You want to make money,
Oh, here we go.
gay porn. You know what those motherfuckers get paid per scene?
I couldn't do it.
And half of them are straight?
I couldn't do it.
Half of them are straight. One guy actually has his wife come on set and he stares at his wife.
Well, how much do they get paid?
10 G's a scene.
I still
Wow.
couldn't do it.
10 G's a scene.
Damn, that's a lot.
I like my asshole too much, bro.
Yeah, no.
10 G's.
There's not, yeah.
10
No,
G's
couldn't do it.
per scene. Damn.
No Dirk Diggler here.
God, I love vagina too much. That's some money to think about, though. Like, 10 G's, that could put me and my wife out of debt. Like,
Nah.
If
Wait,
he's
wait, wait,
like
wait.
me, if he's like me, it won't hurt much.
You're not. You shot him down this chubby thing, and now you're going to do that? This chubby stripping
Right,
thing?
right.
And now you're going to
We
take
could
a
be chubby
backseat.
strippers.
Fully clothed, assless chaps.
Oh, you're going to do it with assless chaps.
Okay.
Are you going to wear a mask like fucking the Lone Ranger, too?
Do you still get the 10 grand if you don't see the face?
I think so. Yeah, why
Then
not?
why not, right?
It's the act. It's not what,
Yeah. You ever do the full zipper mask? Like the zipper that goes in the fucking, and then the ball gag and everything? Whatever I got to do.
Oh, my God, you guys.
Oh, for the record, I do not have your ball gag. I did not take the ball gag.
You forgot it
last
in the
week.
class? Oh, you never even took it. All right.
Oh, you
I
didn't take
didn't-
it?
I did
You
not
just
take
forget
it.
it there?
Oh, man.
Anywho.
Any other classes signed up for? Or was that, was it
No,
one
no
and done?
classes, no classes.
Okay. All right.
One and done. One and done. I am super, super excited. We are a week away.
Oh, God, help us. We're going to keep hearing this for the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
Well, I guess we're probably doing a show without him because he'll be too busy fucking watching Spock and Kirk on the fucking big screen.
Only like 10,000 times.
Yeah,
too.
but then we'll get the review afterwards.
Yep.
So
I might not be able to contain myself.
I'm
I
sh-
find
I'm
it hard
sure
to
you-
believe.
I'm going with Denise and Billy, too, on Thursday.
Are you going to sit next to Billy? Or is that going to be like that buffer seat?
No, well,
Or put Denise
it's-
between you two?
No, I don't know who's going to sit next to me, but it's you know what? Denise will probably sit next to me because she likes the way I smell. The seats are
They're the
The big lounge
big
chairs.
lounge
Oh,
chairs.
okay, so there's no
it's-
buffer.
So there
There's
is
no
no
buffer
sitting next to
seat.
nobody,
Yeah,
no.
that's fine.
Gotcha.
That's fine. Motherfucker.
I'm just playing some Star Trek sounds to get us ready.
You're ready.
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait to hear your review. I know.
You totally have the wrong music.
No,
Oh
it's
my
the
God.
fuck. It's the
I
right
should
one.
get my
Star
brother
Trek.
to
the
be
right
a
one.
guest star, too.
All right, hold on, wait.
Forget about it.
That's Knight Rider.
That's not it either.
No.
I'm gonna get this right one day.
One day.
Yeah. So you're going to see the movie with who?
Many, many men.
Oh, okay. All right, I wasn't
Wow.
sure.
No, that was 2 years ago.
Boldly go where no man has gone before.
Jay Adson's gonna shit on me when he hears this episode because he's about movies and he wants everything right. He's a big movie guy,
Right.
and I'm sure he's going to see this too. And here I am playing all the fucking wrong clips to the right movie or whatever.
Right. So he's gonna get. He's gonna be.
Yeah,
You
he's-
offended one of our listeners.
Yeah,
One of
he's-
our better
yeah,
listeners.
He's gonna fucking.
He totally offended. Like he couldn't. Like offend somebody in Pakistan?
I probably am. They don't understand what I'm saying.
That's true.
What the fuck do they know? You know, so.
That's true. Oh, by the way, everybody, thank you very, very much. We are over 1,000 downloads in.
Yeah.
A short time we're doing this.
13, 14 episodes.
That's
I think
not
it's
bad.
pretty good,
Over
yeah.
1,000 downloads already. So
Never
thank you
think we
very,
would hit
very
that.
much.
Nah.
Yeah, no, I really didn't know what to expect, like doing the show and how many people would listen to it and how we would reach out. But I got to tell you, Joe, you've done this before, so you know how to network and you know how to push it and you know how to market it and get it out there. And thank you for that because I have no fucking clue. I would have no clue how to get it out there.
I'm a social media whore.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you are.
Liar whore, liar whore.
Okay.
So
I'm psyched for the movie, bro. Like I'm just up there with you. Anyway, so all right, we done enough here today.
Yeah.
great. Well, kids, thank you so much for listening, and thank you, and good night.
Good night.